Hey guys, this is a Proctor review for the worst case scenario survival game. This is what it looks like. So you have this game board with pieces and they move along the footprints to the finish line. And the way you do that, you roll the dice to say how many footprints someone would move. And then the person you're playing against will pull a card. It's one of these survival cards. You can see there's this big stack and they are double-sided, so there are a ton of scenarios in here. But I'll just show you a couple examples. So the person on there's one person whose turn it is, and then the other person is going to pull the card and read it. And that's really important because it's a multiple choice question involving a survival scenario. The correct answer is in bold, so you want to make sure the person who has to guess which one it is can't see the card, because that would give away the answer. So your opponent would read how to survive when buried in an avalanche, gives the 3 different possible answers, and some of them seem a little like possible, so it can be a little tricky to get the right answer. And if you do get it correctly, then you move forward the footsteps. If you don't, then the person who's reading the card gets to move forward those footsteps. So you're definitely going to be going through a few different cards each round. You could play a few games in a row if you want to. It just depends on how much time you have. But what is really cool about this game is that you're just going to have that little body of knowledge in the back of your mind of like how to deal with these scenarios. And especially if you are doing outdoorsy travel, camping stuff, this could save your life, so that's a crazy benefit. But I also am the type of person that's just interested. I just like learning stuff. So I think some of these cards are really fascinating. Like, I hope I don't ever have to catch fish without a fish hook, but that's one question you can pull. So you have your different answers there. You can see on the back there's another one, how to escape from the trunk of a car. So yeah, and there's just tons of them. So yeah, how to keep a windshield chip from getting worse. That's interesting. I never ever thought of this at all, so that's fascinating, and that might be helpful in my regular life without doing any kind of crazy adventure. So I think it's a great, like, educational, engaging game. And as I said, even if you don't plan to do anything kind of crazy out in the wild, it's just entertaining to even think of being in that kind of a scenario. So yeah, I think it's a super cool game. Yeah, that's definitely going to be very engaging for the adults as well as some older kids, and great game.